record button. And you
All
just
right.
got it. So now everything going forward is recorded exactly as you see it. That's what you're going to get a recording of.
Okay.
All right. So tell me, which is the knee that's bothering you?
Turn that computer off, please. The right knee,
Okay.
but actually today it's not so bad. But like yesterday, we went over to somebody's house, and in order to go down the steps, I put my right leg down, hold on to my husband, put my right leg down first, and then stand, and then bring my left leg down. Or if I go down a curb, that's what I found myself doing.
Right. That's correct. That's the right way to do it.
But I shouldn't have, if I were okay, I wouldn't be.
Correct. You should
like
just go step over step. You should have no problem.
Right.
Okay. So why don't we start with the thing that everyone fears, this idea of being bone on bone or not, which you've been told you are. So I need you to move away from the camera so I can see your knees. And basically, I want you to take your left, sitting there, bring your left knee into your chest with your hands around your leg. So you can basically bring your heel towards your butt, and that would hyperflex your knee. Do the left one first.
Oh, and what
always the unaffected first. Yeah. So bring it real close and move the camera back.
Move the camera back a little. No, maybe no. That's not what I mean. Okay, just a second. Okay, now what am I doing with this knee?
So you're just doing basically this. Watch me. You're just taking your knee and pulling it into your chest.
Oh,
right
like
in.
this.
Yes, exactly. Right?
Okay.
And how's that? No problem, right?
No problem.
Good. Now try to do it on the other side.
Although, you know what? I need a harder chair. This isn't going to work. All right, I'm doing it on this side. It hurts a little bit in here.
Yeah, but forget hurt. You got the range though. That's the key.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's full flexion. Now, if you want, you could stand up and try to lock out your knees. So stand up and lock out your knees as straight as you can make them. Does that feel like that's basically the same?
I don't know what you mean, lock out my knees.
Like straighten your knees as much as you can.
Oh, straighten my knees.
As if you were locking out your knees, yeah.
Okay.
And how does that look? That looks equal. Right? So you have full extension. So there's no possible way you could be bone on bone. End of story.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay, so that takes care of that. We never have to talk about that again. You never needed any replacement. That was just nonsense.
I know. That's why I'm here with you. We're going to get a different chair. That one.
Okay, good.
That's not a hard chair.
Okay.
And you know, you said we needed to be from a door, and
yeah, that's going to be good. Once I set you up, we'll be fine. Okay.
This only door in our house that is not 36 inches.
Yeah, that's fine. It'll be fine. Okay.
Okay. All right.
So I don't know, you have something on this computer that keeps bringing it very close to you. It like it's searching for maybe your face or something.
Oh.
I need to have more of a full body shot. So can the camera be brought all the way back, or?
That's what we're trying to figure out. My husband's going to pick it up.
See, every time as it tries to register you, it keeps moving no matter how far away it closes in on your face. It's doing.
Oh, no.
There's something on there that's making that happen.
Should we just try do it on a phone?
Did he move the computer all the way back?
Yes, he moved it back.
He doesn't have any idea why that's happening, right?
No. This is an iPad. He doesn't know why it's happening. Oh, well, now you've got a big picture. Okay, that might help.
But again, see, right now, it's just a profile of your face.
Right. Can you
so it's like if he tries to move that camera back.
Move the camera back some more and let's see.
Move it as far away of you as you can, and you'll see it just kind of starts to.
Okay.
See, it does. It always it never lets me see your whole body. And I'm not sure why that happens with some of these people.
Oh. I think he's gonna pick it up and move. All
Oh,
right,
well, that's better. There you go.
that's because he's holding it. Okay, move back, Jim.
No, it still come
It's
focus.
still, move back. All right. Oh, I see what you mean. Oh.
Hmm.
Oh, we are having a time, aren't we?
That's okay. Don't worry about it. We'll figure it out.
Oh, I hope so. I've been looking forward to this visit for so
Yeah,
long.
worst comes to worst. If we have to do it by phone, we'll do it by phone.
Okay, there we go.
Ah, that got it. Okay, good. All right. So now just sit in the chair and I want you to point to exactly where you have your pain.
Move over this way, love. Okay, this way. Okay. Right in here. Wait a minute. It's not. I have pain right there for sure.
Okay.
Really have it there. Ooh.
Yeah.
And I have it there on this side as well.
Uh-huh.
I'm really not. Today, I'm not having it over there.
But where do you usually have it? Would you say it's around your kneecap, on the side of?
It's on the side and it's down here.
Okay. So now I want you to take your left foot and put it on your right knee. And see how that looks. Good. Okay, excellent. Now try to put your right foot up on your left knee. Does that feels much tighter, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's really tight.
Yeah. Okay. So I think what your problem might be is it's not so much your knee joint. There's something called the iliotibial band, and that's attaching to your knee, and that's short, and that's that's causing pain at your knee joint.
I was
I don't
wondering
think
if
it's
you
your
needed
knee
to watch.
joint at all.
Oh, I was wondering if you needed to watch this bench. Needed to watch me walk.
Well, we're going to do a couple of more tests now.
Oh, okay.
Just
All right. There.
Okay. Now
Oh,
stand up. Stand up.
it hurt in here. It
Okay.
hurt in there.
Okay.
Okay.
Stand
I'm
up. Now
Okay.
put your hands on the top of your pelvis, like that's the place on top with you, like this, with the webs on the inside. No, not in front. It's like this. You put your hands on your hips.
Oh. All
No,
right.
but this way, not with your hands upside down, with your hands this way. That's it. Now
Okay.
make sure you're pushing in so that you're on top of the bone. You want to be on top of that bone. Okay, there you go. And that right hip is higher than the left hip.
Yep.
Okay, good. All right, now put your hands down. Let me see you stand on your left foot. Take your right foot off the floor. Okay, good. Now try it on the right foot. Okay, does it feel harder to balance on the right foot?
Yep.
Okay. So try, well, stay up a second. Now just try to stand on that left foot and get yourself balanced a little bit. And just once you get set, see if you could just like kind of bend your left knee a little bit, go down and come back up a little bit. Okay, so you could do it a little bit. Now try that on the right side. Oh, it's really shaky. Okay. Yeah, that's really okay. So that's it. So although you're thinking that your pain is associated with your knee, it's actually not. It's associated with your hip.
Okay.
And so let me just show you what's going on here.
All right. Your head in.
Okay, hang on. So I'm gonna show you two different muscles.
All right.
Gluteus medius, iliotibial band. iliotibial band. I'm going to show you something here, and this should help you understand. Okay, so I'm going to show you a picture. And both of you could look at it if you want. So right on top here, it says gluteus medius, which is right here, right at the top of the pelvis on the side. Okay?
Yeah.
And right in front of that is something called the tensor fascia lata.
Okay.
And that attaches into this band of connective tissue called the iliotibial band.
Okay.
And if you notice, the iliotibial band attaches into your knee.
Okay. So the patella is the knee.
Correct. And when you pressed, you were pressing right here when you said you had pain.
Yep.
Okay? So you need to understand how the gluteus medius muscle works, and then we'll be able to, you'll understand why you ended up having your problem. So let's get a picture of the gluteus medius again. Gluteus medius. So here's a good picture of it. See that muscle?
Yep.
So it attaches from the pelvic rim to the hip joint. Okay?
Okay.
And the fibers are vertical. They're vertical. Okay? So here's the idea. So imagine this is your right foot and this is your left foot.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, when you're standing on both feet, gravity's pushing down, there's compressive forces, and your skeleton is absorbing the compressive forces. That's how you stand regularly, right?
Yeah.
Now, you decide you want to take your left foot off the floor. The only way you could do that is if, imagine this side, the pelvic side of the gluteus medius, being pulled down to the hip joint. So if that were to happen, as this would come down on the right, what happens on the left of the pelvis? If it goes down on the right, the left side goes up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right? So if I was to pull this down, this is going to go up.
Yeah.
Right? So what happens is that the right gluteus medius creates a suspension force on the left side. And if that suspension force is equal to or greater than the weight of your leg, you could now stay balanced on your right leg with your left foot off the floor. Does that make sense? So this is the literal mechanism. This is the literal mechanism that allows you to take your left foot off the floor and still be balanced on the right leg. This
Okay.
is the muscle responsible for your balance. Okay?
Yep.
So what do you notice? You notice you have less balance on the right.
That's correct.
That's because this muscle's weak and it won't allow you to balance yourself. So it's trying to pull you up and keep your pelvis level, but it's weak, so you keep falling to the left.
Mm-hmm.
So that tells you that's an indication of a weak glute med. Okay?
Okay.
Right. So that's called a hip abductor. It stabilizes your leg when you're standing on it. Now, that tensor fascia lata and iliotibial band is another muscle hip abductor, but it's not really supposed to work like the gluteus medius. But if the gluteus medius is weak, the body says, let me try to assist and compensate, so it asks it to contract more than it's used to. When a muscle contracts more than it's used to, it's going to strain. When it strains, it shortens. What do you find? Your iliotibial band is shortened. And that's what's creating pain at the side of your knee.
Okay.
So the cause of your pain is a weak gluteus medius muscle at the hip. This has nothing to do with your knee joint.
You're the man.
Does that make sense based on your symptoms? Doesn't that sound like that's what's happening?
It does make sense.
Okay. So what we'll do is we're going to do some exercises. And what I want to show you is, if you don't mind, put that right foot back up on that left knee. See how tight that is?
Yep.
Okay. By the time we're done, you should be able to do that and it should be substantially less tight.
All right.
Okay. So let's start. I'm going to move you over and I'm going to get set up where I'm going to do the exercises with you. Okay. So just give me a second.
Okay. He's walking.
No, it's just working for you the way I'm.
Yeah, just hold it straight.
Tell me if you want his picture bigger.
Everything's good. Oh, his picture bigger. Yeah, we'll see.
Okay.
Around. If you do this all day with everybody, you're getting a lot of exercise.
Oh, I do get a lot of exercise. I do it myself working out, but yeah, this is what everybody who gets a session, what we do.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a band. I'm going to make a knot. So now I have a knot and a loop. I'm going to take the knot, the band, and put it through the door in the frame at the bottom, and that's going to have a loop coming out.
Does it matter what color band you want me to use?
Don't
Because
worry. I would start with something fairly light so you feel comfortable with. Then I'm going to put a chair here. I am going to put both my feet in the loop. Okay, so both of my feet are in the loop. I have my chair here. I'm going to turn my foot so it's facing 11 o'clock, so it's turned in slightly. My toes are touching, but my heels are slightly separated. I'm holding on to the chair. Half my weight I'm supporting with my hands, half with my left leg. Now, all I'm doing is moving my left foot out about 3 or 4 inches, maybe 5, 6 inches, until the outer portion of the ankle meets the outer portion of my hip. So I'm not coming out very far, just this little bit. Now I shift my pelvis and my shoulders over, so all my weight's on my right leg, as if I was going to take my left leg off the floor, but I don't have to, and then bring it back. So it's out, down, shift, back, out, down, shift, back, out, down, shift, back, out, down, shift, back. Okay? So that's the kind of exercise. This is going to work that hip muscle that's weak. All right? So you want to try to set that up for yourself?
Yep. Okay. You want to, I'll hold this. You don't want to use that red one that's already knotted? No.
It's too short.
Oh. Be right back. Everything happens at once. Okay, bye. Our daughter who lives in Florida, lives in Merritt Island. I guess that's it's near Cape Canaveral.
Oh, it's like 2 hours away.
Yeah.
Another band, that one broke.
Oh, the band broke. He's looking for another band.
Okay.
I guess we should have bought some new bands. Who knows how old these things are. If another one breaks, I'm gonna laugh. Oh, this looks like a lot shorter than what you had. Well, I don't think I can get both feet in that thing. It's too short.
You might have to tie the two bands that you had together to make a longer band.
Yeah, that's
Another
short.
band.
Yep, we've got a lot of bands here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, I hate to waste our time doing bands, but what can you do?
It's okay.
All right. It was interesting. We never realized until we tried to figure out this call with you that we only have one door that is I didn't know if you were going to be using the door, but only have one door that isn't a 36-inch door.
Oh,
It's crazy. Yeah. All of our doors are big. We
oh,
live in a condo and it was built this way.
uh-huh. Well, at any side, the door I mean, it shouldn't matter the size of the door.
Well, I didn't know.
Put that, with the band between the door and the frame, you're good.
I didn't know if you were going to be having me hold on to the door on either side.
No,
No,
you won't
okay,
hold
I
on
didn't
to the
know
door.
that. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me get my husband to hold this and then we'll figure out what we're doing. Okay. Okay, the man's on the floor. Well, now what am I supposed to do? Hold it so he can. Oh. Okay. Whoops. Oh, now I've done it. Can you see me?
I
Have
see.
you lost? Oh, you do?
You're
Okay.
best off just like leaning this against the wall on the floor or something, so he doesn't have to hold it because it just shakes. If you could put it on the floor, just put it down on the floor and put books behind it or something like that. That's fine.
I lean it against the. Whoops. Right.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
There.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right, so you got the chair on the wrong side. Your right foot has to be out, away from the door. Move the chair to the other side.
Please. All right,
Okay,
chairs.
good. Now put both your feet in the band, in the loop.
All right.
Good. Now step out, so that until there's some tension on the band, move away from the door. Okay, now move the chair so it's in front of you.
Move the.
The chair should be right in front of you. Okay.
All right. Chairs in
Now
front.
you're gonna turn your right foot till it's facing 11 o'clock, so it's slightly turned in. Your toes will be touching. There should be a little gap between your heels. Okay. Now, when you're ready, you're just gonna step over to the side with your right foot about 3 or 4 inches and put your foot down. That's too far, a little less. Do it again, right there. Good. Now shift up, keep it there. Keep your foot out. Now shift all your weight onto your right leg. So bring your pelvis and your shoulders over as if you were going to put the weight on your right foot, like you were going to put your left foot in front of you, something like that. And now once that's on it, just now bring your body back to the start position with your foot. So move your other foot back to the start position. Move your right foot next to your left foot. Good. Now step out again. Put it down, shift your weight over onto your right foot, and then go back to the start position, your foot and your body at the same time. Good. Now step out, put it down, shift your body over, and then step back, go back to the start position. Good. Step out, put your foot down, shift over, and make sure you're always keeping your foot pointed to 11 o'clock. You're leading with your heel. That's the key. Okay. Now go back. To the stalk.
When you're saying to step down,
You're just placing your foot over next, putting it
Okay,
down about 3 inches to 4 inches from your other foot.
put it over.
That's
And
it.
then lean
Now shift your weight onto it, so all your weight's on that leg, and then go
Okay.
back to the stalk position.
Okay. Let me tell you something, that hurts.
Wh-
It's
wh-
hurt. Is it supposed to be hurting?
You never should have pain with any exercise. Where is it hurting?
Um,
Well, that's not hurting. That's the muscle working. That's the exact muscle you're trying to contract. So are you describing it
Yeah,
as sharp
here.
pain?
here, it just, oh,
Are you
okay.
describing it as sharp pain, or are you feeling
No. It's not a sharp pain.
that's what pain is? That you might feel the muscle working. Maybe you get a soreness, but sharp pain is something we never want.
Oh, no, we're not doing sharp pain.
Yeah,
we're
so you're probably making the muscle contract. It's the way you want it to. Keep going.
Okay.
Good. Now go back. I mean, you just pressed on the exact muscle you're trying to work. That is your gluteus medius. So apparently you're doing it correctly. Keep going. We're going to do 10. That's 6. Good. Shift over. 7. So that's is why you never step out any further than that. That's the exact distance. 8.
Yeah, right here.
Yep, that's perfect. You got it
Okay.
exactly right. 9. 10. Good. Now take your feet out of the bend and go walk around, and you're suddenly going to feel like that leg's supporting you a little better because you just activated that muscle against the resistance.
Do you want to watch me walk around?
Well, just walk around. I don't have to watch you right now. Just go walk around and get the feel of what it feels like.
Okay.
It should feel like that leg feels like it's supporting you a little better.
Maybe. I can't tell.
Now, let me ask you this. You did 10 repetitions. Based on what the resistance was, do you think if I asked you to do 5 more, you would have been able to do that easy or no?
I don't know. I can try.
Well, don't try. It's just a question. Do you think you could have or you don't?
No, I think I could have done 5
Okay,
more.
good. So that means it's not enough resistance. So what you're going to do is you're going to move the chair away from the door about 2 inches. And then you're going to step over about 2 inches with both feet. You're going to just move a little farther away from the door to increase the resistance. That's it. That's enough. Now put your feet both back in the band.
Kill myself. All right.
You're going to feel that there's a little bit more resistance. Again, start with your feet together, toes pointed in on the right foot. Now you're going to take that little 3-inch, 4-inch step, put your foot out, put
Whoa.
it down, shift your weight onto that side, and then go back. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was
Yep,
supposed to
they
move
go
it.
together. Everything goes back together. Good. 2.
Whoa.
Yep.
Whoa. Is that 5?
Keep going. 6. Shift. Make sure you're shifting all your weight onto that leg. 7. Yep. Good. 8.
I'm gonna be
Fine.
sorting.
1 more. 10. Good. Okay. Take your feet out. Go walk around. I think that's probably the right resistance level for you.
And we'll mark how far we are from the
Yep.
wall.
Exactly.
All right. I went back to that doctor and had another appointment. He said, you know, the reason that nothing has hurt, I mean, terribly, is because I haven't done any walking. Because if I do any walking, then that would aggravate it. So I didn't want to aggravate anything.
Well, it would aggravate it only because you don't have the strength to walk, but that has nothing to do with the joint itself.
Okay,
Your joint is
But-
perfect. There's nothing wrong with your joint.
but once we get this fixed, then I can walk.
You can walk as far as you want. Condition yourself to walk as far as you want. That's the idea. If you have a certain distance you want to walk, there's a certain force output required from your muscles. If you make that have that force output, then you walk as much as you want. That's it. It's that
Okay.
simple. You condition yourself for the activities you want to do. That's it. Okay? So now let me just tell you this. So we're going to try to do 3 sets of 10. I think we have the right resistance because we asked that question. Could you have done 5 more easy if asked to? And I think you couldn't have. I think this is the right resistance. And just make sure you're waiting 1 minute in between each set. Okay?
Okay,
You want to take a 1 minute rest in between each set. All right? Good. Try and get your feet in there. We're going to do 1 more set. Mhm. Good. And always make sure you're just pulling with the right leg. You're not pushing with the left. That's the key.
oh, I think that was 5.
Yep.
How
This
how
is
many?
6. I'm counting. Ten. Good. Okay, so now walk around a little bit, see how that feels. That's the end of your first exercise.
Okay. I can tell you where it's hurting.
What's that?
It's hurting right in the middle here in my back.
So just that'll go away. That's you just what may have this. You're not used to standing upright and doing that, so you're just making muscles contract. Face the
Okay.
chair towards me, and let's see if that ITB is shorter now. So put the chair facing me. You're gonna sit in that chair.
Oh. Okay.
So now put your left foot on your right knee
All right.
and see how that feels. Okay. Now try the right knee, the right foot on the left knee, and see if that's a little easier now. Oh, it's definitely easier. Wow. You see how much looser that is now?
I know it hurts in here.
Well, that's the muscle you just worked.
I know.
But in terms of your leg going down, doesn't it
Okay.
seem like it's less tight?
I don't know.
Yeah, you had a certain
My
angle.
husband
Your
says-
your knee
my
was pointed up a lot more before. Now it's like angled lower.
Okay, my husband says yes. He's watching.
Yeah, I think it's much loose. I think it is looser. Okay, so that's what that's trying to point out. That
Okay.
once you get your glute med stronger, the tonsil fasciolata will not have to overwork, and you will not be straining the ITB, and that's going to lengthen that, and that should stop the pain at the knee. That's what's going to
Okay.
stop your pain at your knee. Okay.
All right.
Okay. So now, let me just see. I don't know if you can do this, but can you put that chair again facing the way it was? I want to just check one thing for you. So stand up. And now have the chair facing the way you just had it before. Yep, good. And now stand behind it, holding on with your right hand, just the right hand, And can you grab your right ankle with your right hand and pull it towards your butt, or you're not, is that too hard for you to do? Try to grab your right ankle with your right hand and pull it towards your butt. Right, there you go. Can you do that? There you go. Okay, good. Stop. Now, that's fine. Yes, I know, that's tight. Now try to do it on the left side and see if it's any better.
Am I turning to the left?
Yeah, that's it, just where you are, just try to grab it. Oh, it's definitely easier on that side. Yeah, okay. So your quad is short, you must have strained your hamstrings on the right. Okay. So could you see how much tighter it is on the right? So we need to correct that as well.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's much tighter, much. Okay, so we're gonna do your next exercise. Let me show you this.
Okay.
So you guys sit and watch.
Oh, my husband's gonna make it big so I can see. Okay, there we go. Okay.
Now I've got the band at knee height. I'm gonna have my foot, so the band is around my ankle, okay? And I wanna move away from the door enough so that the weight of my leg is being supported by the band. That's how I know how I have a good enough level of resistance. I'm leaning back in my chair, and I can hold the chair with my hands if I want. I'm pointing my toes up, and I'm just bending my knee until I hit 90 degrees, and then I'm coming back out. Bending my knee till I hit 90 degrees, then I'm coming back out. Bending my knee till I hit 90 degrees, and then I'm coming back out. And my foot never touches the floor. It's just hovering directly over it, slightly above it. Okay, never touch the floor. Okay,
Okay,
try that one.
we got to get it set up. All right. Oh, I think the chair goes this way, maybe.
Sit so I can put this at knee level.
What?
Sit so I can put this at knee level.
Oh. Now what am I doing?
Put this.
All right. Feet or just one?
Just one.
Okay, I'm in.
Well, you gotta be facing the door now. This one, you're facing the door.
Oh,
There is facing the door. You gotta be pulling away from the door.
all right.
And you have to be a lot further away from the door. Your leg has to be literally hanging straight out. That's how you know you're in the right.
Ah! Don't go moving the chair on me.
So now sit in the chair, and then that band should support the weight of your leg. Take your foot off the floor, and no, it's loose. I can see it's loose. So you got to still move further away.
Oh, boy, that hurts when I. Okay, yeah.
Now try it.
Whoa.
Okay,
All right.
that looks better. All right, good. Now make sure you're leaning back against the back of the chair so that you're
Okay.
sitting straight up. Point
Okay.
your toes up.
All right. Oh, up.
Toes
Okay.
up now. Drive your heel back and down, bending your knee until you reach 90 degrees of bend, and just keep your foot slightly above the floor as you bend your knee.
I'm lost.
Bend your knee foot back.
Just bend your knee, but your foot's all the way up off the floor. You need to be, once you're driving your heel, no, once you're driving your heel back, drive it down to the floor, and then you're just keeping your foot above the floor. There you go. That was a better one. Nope, that's a little better. There you go. Okay, good. So you should feel this in the back of the thigh.
I'm feeling it here and here.
Well, the butt area, that's where the hamstring attaches.
But
Keep
so I'm
your,
on,
toes, keep your toes pointed up. You're not pointing the toes up. And that'll help you drive the heel back, and that will make you feel it more in the hamstring. Is that okay?
yeah, now that my toes are up.
Okay, good. That's 6. That's 7.
Oh, here. I must be doing something wrong.
And you don't feel the muscle in the back of the thigh pulling the.
No, I feel it up here.
Okay, just do one more set. Oh, one more rep. Okay, good. Take your foot out, relax. Go get a pillow. You got to get a pillow to sit on. Try to sit on a pillow. We got to get your hips higher.
Oh,
So find some kind of thick pillow if you have it.
hard pillow. Okay. All right.
Now we'll try another set.
Oh,
Let's see if that helps you feel it more in the back of your thigh. You might want to move your chair 1 inch closer to the door just to take a little of the tension off. There you go. Good. Okay. So now put your foot in there.
I'll try.
You could have your husband put it in if you want.
Yeah, why don't you put my, if I didn't have him, I could never do this.
It's not tight enough to hold better.
Lean back, point your toes up, drive your heel down and back, keeping your foot just above the floor.
He doesn't think it's tight enough now that I moved.
Are you making it to 90 degrees? Are you bending your knee to 90 degrees?
Yeah,
No,
You got to have your lower leg perpendicular to the ground.
gotta move it back a little. All right. Okay, now,
there, I'll give you a better look.
Okay. Oh, that's good. That's much better. Ah, that's even better. Okay, good. There you go. Go ahead. Yeah, you're not making it to perpendicular.
Back further.
I don't know what.
That's why I think she has to get closer. I think it's too much resistance. You can't make it.
It is.
She's got to be at least able to make 90 degrees. She's not making it. Okay, try it now. The technique was good. You just have to get all the way back. That's all.
This is where your knee has to get back to this position,
What do you mean?
right? Like this here.
Yeah,
That's it.
Yeah.
That's where you got to end with your lower leg facing down.
all right.
Point your toes up, drive the heel, get it back, get it back, get it out. That's it. That's
Oh, like
got
that.
to end right there. Okay, go out. Don't wait. Don't spend time there. Just get it out of there. Just reach that point and go back. Good. Now go back. But you also, your knee is rising a bit, so you got to push down with your hand. Your foot's well above the floor. That's the hard part, is to keep that foot going down, down, down. That's when it's hard. That's when you're making your hamstring work, okay?
Boy, it hurts in here.
That's your hamstring.
I think it's still too much resistance. Yeah, I hate to say, I think she's got to be in another inch. I still think it's too much resistance.
Okay, let's move up another inch.
Yep. If that knee's rising, it means that hip flex is trying to compensate for the muscle not being strong enough. So you still need a little less resistance on that hamstring. Try it again. And don't let that knee rise. Keep that foot just above the floor.
How can I do it without? Oh, I just don't move it back so far.
Hmm?
I just don't move the,
Yeah, you gotta get your heel, you gotta get your foot, your leg, so it's in line with your other leg. That's how you finish the rep. Get it all the way back there. That's fine. Good. Right to that point. That's your end point. A little short, but okay.
Little
All right.
finger.
Stop. That's enough. Take your foot out. Take your foot out. Relax. Now, did you feel that working more in the back of the thigh? That's the muscle that's doing this. You got to feel feeling it under your thigh.
I'm feeling it. I felt it up here.
All right. Take a rest a second. It's too much. It was too much resistance.
Did you mark down where we are so we know how?
Well, wait till you make sure this is the right position. We got to get a set where you really feel it working correctly.
Right. Whew. You wouldn't think you could get worn out like this just by sitting in a chair.
Not the chair, it's the little bit of exercise, the isolated exercises.
Oh, brother.
These are working the muscles that are weak, so it stresses the muscles when you're pushing them against resistance. That's what you got to do to get them to get stronger.
Right. I remember several years ago, I did some physical therapy,
Mm-hmm.
and they told me that if I were walking, I needed to keep my foot angled in, like angled in, just the same thing you're saying.
No,
No, I think that's what they said, or did they say like a dump out?
when
was
you're
one-
walking, your feet should be pointed out. No, about 10 degrees, that's all. It should
Pointed out.
never be pointed in.
Huh?
Your feet should never be pointed in
Okay.
when you walk.
Pointed out. Okay.
Like pointed out, it's just like 10 degrees. It's just slightly out.
Both feet or just one
Both
foot?
feet. When you're walking, normal walking has your feet slightly out.
Okay.
Just slightly out. And your feet should be hip width apart.
Okay.
Most people walk with their feet too close. That's their big problem. Okay, try another set now. Let's see if we get this, or you get this feeling, the whole feeling.
You ought to do it on this chair. 'Cause
I don't want to do it. You want me to do it on that chair?
It's higher and you wouldn't have to have a pillow. And what you do is you just bring it.
All right,
put
bring
this
me,
here
we're
and
gonna
like this
switch
here.
chairs.
Okay, let's try that. That's great.
I just hope it doesn't roll on me.
It's not gonna roll.
All right, it's not gonna roll. All right, except that we're
But
like,
you gotta bring your leg down to here.
you know where he's touching me here? Oh, does this hurt? Whoa, is that painful?
Yeah, we're gonna do an exercise to help you with that. Your
I
foot,
think-
your ankle is collapsing. That's the problem.
All right, but I think we need to go that way. Am I correct? We need to go to the left a little?
I can't tell.
Okay, we need to. Let me get, he's rolling me over. Okay. You wanna make the thing
Do
bigger?
me
so
a
he-
favor, hold on to that chair for her because that instability of that
Yeah.
chair is gonna make it harder on her. That, we need that chair to be fully stable.
Okay, so hold on to me.
Don't let that chair move at all, rotate or anything. Okay,
All
try
right.
it now. There you go.
Wait, I gotta have, wait. a
That's
minute.
it. Keep the toes up. Good. That's a little bit better now.
I'm in a different height. Maybe that's why.
Get that heel back a little further. You gotta kick back a little farther. That's better, right there. Finish right there. 6, there you go, okay. 7, okay. 8. 9, don't let that foot rise, you gotta keep it low, yep. That's 10. All right, good. So how about now? Take that foot out and see if you felt like that was more in the back of your thigh. Stand up and walk around and see if it feels like you feel like there's some tension in the back of your thigh.
I don't know.
You can't tell? Okay, bring that other chair back and stand by. I want you to try to test that stretch of your quad. And see if that quad feels like it's less tight. If it's less tight, you got your hamstring correct. Just stand behind that. No, you're standing behind it. And now you're gonna grab your right ankle with your right hand and try to stretch your quad. Bring your heel to your butt. Right. Does that seem like your leg is? I mean, I don't know if she could tell, but does it look like her knee is farther back?
I don't know.
I'm asking your husband. Does it look like she's able to get her knee farther back?
You're not holding, you're holding it so he can't see anything.
Oh, there you go. Okay, that is farther back. Yeah. Now her knee is pointing down. That's better. Okay, good. Yeah, you definitely got more flexibility on that. That's good. So that means you definitely did get your hamstring properly. Okay. All right. Why don't you take a seat and rest a second, and then we'll do another exercise. Take a break. Why don't you drink some water? Let's make sure you got enough water.
Drink some water. Thank you.
Okay, get some water.
Okay. Ah. I'm gonna put some more water.
Yeah, hi, this is Dr. Mitchell. Did someone try to call me on this number?
Okay.
Oh, yeah. The actual treatment.
These are killer. These are gonna be hard to do, aren't they?
What's the matter? You getting pain somewhere?
I'm back. I don't know if you're on my call or another call.
Do you want to come in for an appointment? Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me just tell these people.
No, that's okay.
Well, just 1 second. I'm just getting somewhere.
No problem.
All right, while you're resting. Okay, when would you like to come in? When do you go to bed? We'll go.
Oh.
Thursday's good, yeah. Thursday I have, I'm open, 10:30, 12, 1:30, 3, any of those. 3 is good? Okay, what's your full name? Okay, last name?
So it really doesn't matter what door we use, just as long as we use the door.
It's still.
You think you're gonna wanna have an appointment with him?
No, I can do every one of these exercises you're doing.
Yeah, but you don't have the same problem.
Oh, yes, I do.
Same hip, same everything.
All you have to do is do it for the opposite. It's the exercises that they work for each side the same.
But that's what your problem is?
Well, I have zero balance.
I'll see you on Thursday.
That's what I think.
Okay, cool.
Don't take my appointment, no. You have your own appointment.
Yeah, we'll see. I will do these exercises.
I want you to have your own appointment. Maybe he can see you after today, after me.
That was quick. Okay. So how do you feel? You okay now?
I don't know.
Yeah,
You're killing me.
exercise?
You're killing me. I can't believe I'm paying you to kill me.
What's that?
I said, I can't believe I'm paying you to kill me.
So
With-
do you feel like this is pretty strenuous already?
yeah,
Wow.
I do. So let me ask you, do you have more people coming in your office or more people on Zoom?
It's really good. Right now, it's about half and half. That's what I like it to be.
It's about half and half.
It's a sign that my reputation is growing locally, which is critical. But but for 30 years, I've been treating people. So you would
Yeah.
assume that word of mouth kind of anywhere in the world should eventually keep that kind of thing going. So,
Right. It's a shame you never trained. It's a shame other people aren't, you never trained other people in this.
Not yet. Well, there's never been a demand for it, but it looks like that's about to change, right? So
Yeah, because people are no longer trusting regular medicine. That's
there was
why.
a lady that just called me. It's just crap, man. At one point, everyone is gonna have to realize that the MRI is a facade. It's fake. It's phony. Every time you find a herniated disc or arthritis or something, that was there for years, if not decades, prior to your pain. So the idea of calling that the cause is ludicrous, completely nutso. And you know that because all they've ever done is try to treat that stuff and no one's getting better. So the key to understand is that it, like, let's say with you, if you wanted to say, what is the cause of your pain? It's a weak gluteus medius muscle. Well, how does that show up on an MRI? How's that going to show up on an X-ray? It's not. So
Right.
if you don't know me, then you never get the proper diagnosis, and this just goes on forever and forever, and it's silly.
Yeah.
So I'm very confident this is the right diagnosis, and I'm sure within a couple of weeks, you're going to start feeling substantially better. And then the great news is once I teach you these exercises and you get the pain out of the right side, you're going to do these exercises on both sides.
Oh,
Well, don't you want, you said you want to be able to walk whenever you want. Well, you got to keep your muscles strong.
no, the reason I said that was because I just said to my husband, he needs to make an appointment with you. And he said that he's going to do these same exercises. I said, well, you might not have that same.
Well, that's the thing. That is true. It doesn't, you have to see, everybody has to be, everyone needs to
Everybody's
leave one evaluation to make sure which muscles are responsible. That's always.
Right. Exactly.
And
That's
you
how.
only need at least one, just so I can confirm which muscles might be the cause.
Do you have, after we get finished, do you have another appointment this afternoon after me by any chance?
Yes, I have someone in.
Oh.
I have someone in.
Well, if you do, then then he can get the torture just like me. Yes.
Yeah, we can take a look at him. I got no problem with that.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to show you your next exercise, okay?
Okay. All right. So you'll get us for 4 hours. Yay.
Yeah. All right. So now, see how the band is still in the same place? Now I'm going to put the chair so it's facing the door and it's against the door. And now I'm going to put the band, I'm going to put my foot through the band. Whoop. So now it's behind my knee, okay?
Okay,
And now I'm gonna lean on the chair. You can see my weight's on my hands. So I don't want all the weight on my left leg. I want a lot on my hands. Then I'm gonna bend my knee. My knee's pointed forward. My lower leg is parallel to the ground. And all I'm doing is kicking behind me, keeping my lower leg parallel to the ground until my knee passes the other leg. You see how it's just passing that? That's
yeah,
as far as I have to go back. That's it. Okay, but you can see how stable I am because I'm holding on to the chair on my left leg. So I got 3 points of contact to the ground. That's the exercise, right? Like that.
all right. Okay,
All right, let's try that with you.
you'll probably have, okay. You hold the thing or put it over this way so he can see. Now what am I doing? Putting my foot through there? It's awfully hot. Whoa,
No, you got to hold on to that chair while you're doing that. Yeah.
I'm holding on to the chair for God. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm holding to the chair.
Okay, good.
And I'll hold it over. Should he put
Yeah, put it to the side. That would be better. Yep.
put it over there
Yeah, that'll be better.
so he can
Okay.
see?
So now lean onto your hands so that's taking a lot of your body weight. So bend forward at the hip.
Okay,
No, you're just moving forward, like literally bend forward at your hips, like drop that. Okay, so you got weight on your hands, you got weight on your left foot. Now, when you're ready, take the right foot off the floor and have your lower leg parallel to the ground. That's it. Yep. And now start with your knee almost next to the chair and then kick behind you. No, now you're just bending and straightening your knee. That's not what I did. I moved my knee back and forward.
show me.
There, that's it. There it goes. He's got it. Yeah.
Oh,
Bend it so it passes this leg.
Yep. But the key thing is you got to keep that heel higher than your knee. That's the hard part. Get it back further. You got to kick back further.
Where's this supposed to be?
Just above your knee. And if it's bothering you, we can put a towel
Okay,
on.
got it. Okay.
We can put a towel if you need.
All right.
Now kick back. Get back further. There, that's better. There you go. That's the contraction. That's
Whoa.
the contraction. Lean forward more if you need to. If you lean forward more, it'll help you. There you go. Don't put that foot down. It's got to stay up the whole time. There you go. That's the contraction right there. You just did it. You just did it again.
I know it. I'm getting a cramp in my toes.
2 more. Well, one more. So everything's good except you're doing one thing wrong. You're pointing your toes away from you. The toes are supposed to be pointing towards the door. You want to kick with your heel, like you're kicking someone with your heel. You would have kicked someone with your toes. Right, that would have been better. Yeah, that's it. But don't stop, rest. Don't do it now. You got to wait at least a minute. Relax, stop. You got to rest right now. You did a set. If you do a set, you cannot do another set for at least a minute. Always got to rest.
I'm grabbing this chair for
The dear life, I know. Well, once you get, this has a little bit of a balance element to it, so you kind of have to get used to it a little bit. But as you do it, you get used to it.
I wonder if our dining room chairs would work better.
Well, this is fine. I think you'll do fine with this.
Okay.
You're gonna do good with this. Just have patience. But you could see when you did it correctly, I could see your gluteus maximus, your butt muscle contract. I can tell you hit it right on. Okay, you ready? You want to try it again? Okay, good. Don't let your foot fall. Keep it up. There you go. Kick. Yep. Bring it back a little further. That's it. That's 4, 5, You got your toes pointed back again. You keep pointing with your toes. That's going to confuse it. Kick someone with your heel. And stop putting your foot all the way down. You got to keep your lower leg parallel to the ground the whole time. There. Now just move here. Stop a second. Stop. Can you see the camera? Can you see the camera?
Yeah.
Look at the camera. Just watch me. Watch this.
Oh, you're just doing it even.
I'm just moving my knee forward and back, but my leg stays parallel to the ground the whole time.
Oh,
So I'm just moving my knee towards the
like this.
You don't drop your
away
foot.
from me.
Oh,
That's a little better. That's better. But keep those toes forward. Don't keep them back. You're gonna hurt your toes if you're kicking someone. There. That's getting better.
oh,
All right, rest. That started to look better. So I hate to tell you, but what this is telling you is your glute max is really weak. And that's the muscle that keeps you standing upright.
well, we gotta stand upright. We don't wanna be in our.
You don't want to be one of those old-looking people that are hunched forward, man.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Do you know how,
This is the muscle that does that. This is the muscle that keeps you upright.
we gotta be upright?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
No, don't go yet. I want you to take a longer rest.
Okay.
This exercise happens to be very strenuous for you. So let's just give you a little longer rest. Let's see if you can get one really good set.
I can see where people would have an appointment and then practice on their own and then come back and have more appointments, just so you can see how they're doing.
Yeah, that usually there's got to be at least one follow-up. I mean, I do treat a lot of athletes, so they have a natural inclination towards weightlifting, and so sometimes they can get it. But the average person who's had no weightlifting background, they're not. It's impossible for you to get this perfect the first time. It's not
Right.
There's a lot of complexities to this, and
Yep.
you want to get it exactly right to isolate that muscle.
Yep.
All right, you ready? Let's try. Come on, give me 10 really good ones. You
Okay,
saw
let me
what I just
let
did.
me
Try to
do
match
it.
that.
Let me see you do it one more time.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, watch. So watch. I'm leaning like I asked. You see how I'm bent forward more? You're standing up a little more. You want to be bent forward a little bit more? Now watch my leg. Parallel to the ground. Parallel to the ground.
And the toes are pointed.
Forward and back. Forward.
Okay.
You see the hinges right here? So I'm just moving like that.
Oh, it looks so good on you.
Ah, you could do it. There you go. There you go. That's it. That's it. That's 4. Come on. Keep that heel up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That was a great set.
I better get a birthday candle for this one.
That was great. All right, do me a favor. Just take a rest. I just want you to get one more set in because I want your brain to feel it one more time and try to get used to what you're trying to do. But you got to wait. Don't rush. Take your time. Just rest.
Yeah, it helped when I saw what you were doing.
Yeah, definitely. Well, the good news is you're going to have the video.
Right.
So that's a big part of this. Once you have the video, that helps you a lot. And you can watch me, you know?
Yep.
Keep that heel up a little higher. Other than that, that's great. Kick a little higher if you can. Other than that, that's it. All right, I'll take that. That's good. Two more.
Oh, two more.
10. Okay, good. Excellent. All right, that's okay. You did. I think you did 10. That's fine.
But I did too.
Okay, so now take your foot out and try walking around. And that leg's going to be a little bit tired. No, your husband has to take it out. Don't you try to do that. So I don't want you trying. You got to hold on to that chair for now.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so now try walking around.
I can barely move. I'm gonna be sore tomorrow.
You think so? Or is it just you feel really tired?
I don't know.
You feel like you really worked your muscles pretty hard?
Yep.
Well, I mean, so when was the last time you did any type of isolated strengthening? Probably not for a while, right?
Maybe 3 years.
Oh, okay. All right. And I'm sure they didn't try to make you do the resistances I'm asking you to do. So obviously this is very challenging to you. But what does it teach you? What is it teaching you? It's teaching you that there are obvious strength deficits. And with those strength deficits, you can't possibly expect yourself to be able to function at a normal level. Right? That's what it's telling you. You should be able to accept that as what's happening here. So
Can I show you? We went to somebody locally.
Yeah.
And he had us doing a couple of things.
Show me.
And I
Show
show
me.
you they are, because then if they aggravate what you're teaching me, then we won't do them.
Correct.
Okay?
Show me. Let me see what you're doing.
You hold the thing so he can see what we're doing. All right.
He probably can see you.
No, he can't see. He can, all he'll see is
I
my
can
butt.
see it. I can see it from there.
Okay, now hold it down. Now I gotta remember what we do. Oops, too close. All right, your finger is right where he was to see, Jim.
I see it. I see it.
And then
he has us push this way
That's just a stretch. That's not going to do anything.
and pull this way.
Stretch your ITB.
Okay, and
And that's
then
stretching your piriformis. Okay.
and then he
So why is he having you do that on your left leg? There's nothing wrong with your left.
no, it's both legs.
No,
And we do-
you only, let me make sure you understand this. You have nothing wrong with your left leg. You should be doing nothing to your left leg. Any treatment you do, any type of exercise, should only be to the leg you're having symptoms with.
Oh,
So if you're going to do that stretch, you only do it on the right side, not the
on
left.
this side, and that's it. Okay,
Yeah.
and then all right, and then I'll show you the other thing he had us
So those
do.
are two stretches. You could do that. That's not a big deal.
Okay, I can do that, but only on the right side.
Only on the right side.
I don't know. Let me go in the dining room because I don't know how to do it here. Okay. And then,
don't do that.
oh, I can't even remember what I'm doing. I'm so, all right.
Get the other chair.
The other chair, okay. Yeah, I'm just completely, okay.
Great to see what you're going to do here. What are you
No,
going to do? What the hell is that? What the hell is that? What's the point of that? What are you doing?
I don't know.
What, tell me, like, explain. What is it that you're looking up at the sky, or?
Well, you
It's-
arch your back and you lunge forward, arch your back.
Well, I don't, what is it that
Right.
you're trying, like, did he explain the purpose of it? What are you trying to accomplish? Is that some sort of stretch, or?
I think it's to stretch the muscle right in here.
It's to stretch what?
This, he
He-
can't see where you're putting your,
Yeah, Ken,
no, he couldn't.
right in this area. Muscles right through here.
Well, there's nothing
Yeah.
wrong with that area.
All right.
What's wrong with that area? There's nothing, she doesn't have any complaints there.
Okay, so we'll forget that stuff.
Yeah,
Well,
So
for-
what I
we're-
want you to understand is that the typical type of stuff that's given is generic. He's probably
Okay.
giving the same thing to everyone who walks in the door, but everyone who walks in the door doesn't have the same problem.
Right.
Now,
Okay.
what's ridiculous is that I'm sure those, based on the fact that you describe your problem as a knee problem, they
Yeah.
probably think there's something wrong with your knee. There's nothing wrong with your knee. It just so happens that a tendon or a ligamented connection happens to attach there, but it's related to your hip.
I don't remember when we saw him, if I was complaining about my knee at that time or not.
Oh, all right. But
I
that's,
think it was,
that's so
I
you
think I
know.
was,
Yeah.
I think I was in pain all over because,
Maybe that's why. Okay. I
because
know, but what you have right now, what we're doing is the exact remedy for it.
okay.
I gotta give you one more exercise, okay?
Oh,
But it's a foot exercise, so don't worry, it's not super strenuous.
okay.
This is the last exercise, so I'm gonna turn this around here.
All
Now I'm gonna put this back down again.
right.
Okay, so now I'm sitting parallel to the door, not facing the door, now I'm sitting parallel.
Okay.
And my right foot is the closest one to the door. So I'm putting the band, if you notice, you see how it's around my instep? Like right in my arch. See? Okay?
Yep.
So now I have my heel directly under my knee, and all my foot is off the floor except for my heel. And what I'm doing is I'm starting with my foot just outside the midline of my feet. Now watch my foot. I'm gonna make a windshield wiper motion. Think that looks like a little windshield wiper? But here's
Yeah.
what happens. If this muscle is weak, watch my knee. This is what everybody does.
Oh,
You see my knee is moving with my foot?
right.
So that's bad. So you need to make sure the knee doesn't move. And I'm just doing this little windshield wiper move. Just
With your toes, your foot. Okay.
when I do that, I start to feel a burning right here. And
There
that's the muscle I'm trying to work.
My chair needs to go this way more.
No, it doesn't. It needs to go around the other side because which knee is the bad knee? This.
The right knee. You gotta be on the other side.
Oh,
We want to be working the right knee.
I need to move him so he can see me.
I will move you.
Okay. All right.
What about the lump?
Well, it's going on the bottom of my foot.
On the instep, right?
All right.
So you gotta drop that. I don't know if you can drop the cam because I can only see down to an ankle and I really need to see your foot on this one. That's perfect. Yeah, that's exact. Okay. All right. Let's see what you got. Now watch out. You gotta watch out that you don't use too much. You have to have your heel hard on the floor. Almost push your knee down with your hand if you have to. There you go. There you go. That looks like that's it.
Hurts up here a little bit.
So is your heel now outside your knee? That's the problem. You gotta have it looks like your heel got pulled towards the door. So you gotta have your heel directly under your knee. You cannot let it get pulled towards the door. Okay? And if you want, take your left hand and put it on the inside of the right knee and push out. Push towards the door. That's it. Now you're stable. That should be super stable for you.
Whoa.
Okay, stop. That's enough. Rest.
Hurts in here.
Well done. It's not hurt. You keep using the word hurt. The muscle's working.
Okay.
Stop. Take a rest. Don't go now. You got to wait a minute. Watch out with that word hurts. If you say hurts to somebody, they're going to think there's something negative happening. There's nothing negative. You're making that muscle
No, I don't mean it.
just
negative.
the way I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
other people.
So where are you from in New York?
Long Island, from
Oh, that's
Massapequa and Seaford, right on the Nassau-Suffolk border.
Uh,
And I moved to South Florida in 2010, and now Jacksonville since 2015.
Where were you in South Florida?
Delray Beach.
Where is that?
So if you know West Palm Beach and
Yeah,
Fort Lauderdale, it's
Yeah.
directly halfway between them.
what made you move up to Jacksonville?
I have a child, and there's an area here called Nocatee in Jacksonville, which has the highest rated school system in all of Florida.
Oh,
But it turned out for the best because the weather here is 4 seasons, and
yeah,
they call Jacksonville Southern Georgia because it's very religious, and so you will oftentimes be approached by somebody, and instead of saying hello, they say, "Have a blessed day," and I think that's the greatest thing in the world.
we agree.
Don't
We're with
you?
you.
Someone saying to you, "Have a blessed day." That, I don't know how much more of a powerful greeting you could get. And I have just weakened and softened, and my heart slows down. And I just
Yeah.
think that is the loveliest thing, man.
It is.
So I'm
It is.
happy. I love being here.
Oh,
All
When
right,
we-
let's see, try another set.
all right.
Just the way you did it.
I don't even remember what I did.
So you're just doing a little windshield wiper move.
Oh, and windshield wiper.
That's it. And that's it. So that knee's not moving. And you're just rotating around your heel.
And my toes are up.
You can have it up. That's fine. Ten. Good. Rest. That was good. Stop.
That wasn't too bad.
Yeah, you
This
get,
is-
so the first time is always the hardest, that because you don't really know what I'm asking you to do. You got to play with it first.
Yeah,
And
but of all the ones
You
we've
start to
done,
get better.
this is the easiest one.
Correct. But it's a
And-
very important one because it strengthens the muscle that supports the arch of the foot.
I will say that now my neck is all tight.
So you'll get to, after this, you'll go sit in a recliner and relax.
Actually, I have an appointment with a chiropractor tomorrow, unless you don't want us to go to one.
Yeah.
She'll fix my neck. That's about it, though. Oh,
Problem
Yeah.
with the chiropractor is they're trying to give you some short-term remedy. They're not addressing cause. And that I'm
I
always
know,
concerned about.
I know. That's just how
But
it is.
everyone, listen, man, this is America. Everyone has the right to do what they want. I don't dictate anything. I just give information. I give facts, and then everyone has the right to do what they want. I don't hold anything against anybody. I am just a servant to God. I am the extension. I am his arm on earth for this issue. And so I'm just here to give the information, and anyone can do what they want.
That's it. So,
You ready? Good. Move that heel over more. Make sure that's directly under your knee, not near that door. Good. Okay, now go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Now take your foot out. Now try walking around, and let's see how that feels to you.
oh,
Other
Think
than tired.
you think I can walk around?
Now you're tired.
Right, I'm exhausted. Ugh. I'm dead. I'm dead. But it-
Well, it's a little hard for you to tell if the pain on the side of your knee is less or not. You can't tell, you're just too tired.
I can't tell.
Okay. All right. Well,
We'll find out tomorrow.
do me a favor. Just put your right foot up on your left knee and see if that's a little easier to do.
Oh, he can't even see it. Here.
Yeah.
Put it so he can see.
That's okay. Yeah. Let me just take a look. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's easier. looks like we're looking to see that be parallel to the ground, your lower leg. Yeah, good. It looks almost the same now. That's good.
I think this one looks better.
That
Really?
got much better. That's
Yeah.
much better. Good.
All right.
All right. So it looks like we achieved something there. Good. So now, tomorrow, you're going to get an email, and it's going to be from something called WeTransfer. What happens is this is a very, very large file, so I cannot email this to you. So there's companies that allow you to send large files. So it's going to say WeTransfer. So that's what you're looking for, an email that says WeTransfer. Open up the email, there's going to be a link. It's going to, the blue stuff that you could click on. So you could just right-click on it, and then it's going to say save as. That's what you save to the hard drive. That's what's going to save that to your computer. That's exactly what you're seeing. That's what you're getting. Okay? What's your husband's name?
Jim.
Jim.
No, Jim.
Does that make sense, Jim? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I think so.
No,
Okay.
we don't understand about computers. So when you say to put it to our hard drive, we don't really know. Too bad I can't go on.
So here's the thing. When you take information and doesn't family members send you pictures or
Yeah.
Now that has to get onto your computer.
Right.
So you have to save that to your computer. You can't just not save it. So you must have like a file that says my pictures or stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that gets, I'm sure Jim is probably the one doing it.
Oh, you know what? Okay. Well, we'll worry about that tomorrow.
Yeah. If you run into trouble and you guys can't do that, the other way of doing it is that I have a YouTube channel and I load this up to the YouTube channel.
Okay.
I put it on as, there's a special thing that says only me or you can see it. Nobody else on my YouTube channel can see it. It's
Oh, that would be,
no one can see it. And then I'll just send you an email with that link. All you have to do at that point, just click on the link and the video is going to play.
oh, that one
You
would
wouldn't have
be,
to save anything if you run into trouble.
okay. Well,
We'll see. We'll try it this way. If you can save it, good. Oh, you know what it'll probably do? I think if I remember correctly, you're going to get it and it's going to say download. That's what you want to do. You want to download that file. That puts it on your computer. So that's
okay.
what it is, Jim. On the email, there'll be the link and then it says download, click here. That will put it down onto your computer. But if you run into trouble, just call me and we'll go through it. We'll make sure.
Okay.
We'll figure out how you can hack,
Okay. Shall I pay you now or do you want to wait and do him?
No, we can, no pressure. We can wait.
Okay, I didn't want you to think that we were folks that are going to
Oh,
go.
no, don't worry about that. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay. All right.
So-
Well,
Okay, Jim, where are you having your pain?
all right. Just a second. He's going to have a drink. Let
No,
him.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. Where are you having your pain?
Where I'm having my pain,
Yeah.
my left shoulder,
Left
my
shoulder.
left shoulder, right knee, and left ankle.
Okay.
He's a mess.
And balance. I have terrible balance.
All right. So point to when you say your right knee. Where is the pain? Point to it.
Usually right in through here. Same. Oh, on the side. You got to manage.
I got to write down what you're saying.
So isn't that kind of in the same spot as her?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's do that test again. So now you put your left foot up on your right knee. Wow, look at you're a lot tighter than she is. But okay, so we
Yeah.
get the sense there. You can do that. Now put that down and put your right foot up on your left.
Oh, by the way, you need to know something.
Yeah.
His entire life, what is it you've never been able? He's never been able to sit on the ground and cross his legs.
That's because his ITBs are too short. Yeah, that's what that is. So does that feel tighter than on the other side?
Through here.
Right there. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
where that muscle stems from. Do it on the left side again. And you
Yeah,
don't get that symptom, right?
Yeah, it's not real tight. It doesn't feel tight here,
Okay,
It's
okay, now
here.
do it on the right side. Then you get the tightness up near that hip area.
Yeah,
Okay, okay, good. So that's probably the same thing. So you probably will be able to do the same exercise. I just got to check your quads. Stand, face the chair so it's facing to the right. And then you'll stand behind it.
oh,
I got to check your quads. So you're standing behind it. Yeah. Okay. So now can you grab your left ankle with your left hand and pull your ankle towards your butt? Ooh, wow, you're really tough. Okay. Oh, there you go. That's something. Okay. All right. Now try the right side. But see, like right now, your knee's pointing out. You got to keep your knee under your hip. Okay, there. Now, try the left side again. Try the right side and tell me, does the right side feel tight?
Straighten the chair.
No. Okay. Okay, see how that feels. Now try it on the right and tell me, does that feel tighter?
no, this
It's
is
less tight, right?
the left was tighter.
The
He's
left
about
is tighter.
Knock the chair over. He's so
Okay.
shaky.
Okay, stop. So the left is tighter.
Yeah.
So that should mean you strain your quad on that side. Okay, so now move the chair over, stay where you are, but just get the chair out of the way. Now put your hands on your front of your thighs, and on the front of your thighs, Now start to bend forward slowly and tell me, and run your hands down your thighs and tell me if you start to feel tightness in your thigh, one faster than the other as you're going down. You start to feel tightness in one more than the other.
In my here, but
On the right side, you feel tightness quicker. Or you feel more tightness on the right back of the thigh than the left.
I feel it right here. Hi. Calves.
In your calves, okay. But does it feel tighter on the right than the left, or the same, or one more than
No,
the
they're both the same. They're hard.
It feels about the same?
Yeah, they're
Or
both.
on the right? Is your knee straight? Is your knee bent? You got to keep both knees locked.
I think this one right up here.
So the right one's tighter, right?
Yes.
Okay, stop. So this is why you have to do evaluation. Your quad you strain, not the hamstring. So you got to do the opposite exercise. Okay? So I'm going to show you how to do that exercise. All right? So the hip abduction exercise is the same. The hip extension exercise is the same. And the inversion is the same. Do you want to try to do those real quick to test them? And then I'll show you how to do knee extension.
Yeah.
Because I still got to get to your shoulder. All right. So let me show you this now. So that's the right side. So we're going to do it over here. So here we got this is here. Okay, so this is the one where I turn my right foot in. I'm holding on to the chair, half my weight's on my hands, half's on my left leg. I'm just going to step out about 4 or 5 inches just until the outer portion of the ankle meets the outer portion of my hip. Then I'm putting all my weight on my right leg as if I was going to take this off. And then I'm coming back. So it's out, down, shift, back. Out, down, shift, back. Out, down, shift, back. And if you're doing it right, you're going to feel it just like Paulette does, right here on the side of the toes. Okay, let's.
I'm doing my right.
Yeah, you're doing it right. So where's I can't see the door? I, 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 I can't see the band in the door. You got to move.
Okay, just a second, I'll get in. Whoa,
Don't
now,
touch any of the above.
I know. You have this stupid thing. All right, can you see anything now?
You gotta be running parallel to the door. Both your feet have to be in it, so that chair has to be parallel to the door, not away from the door. So your right side should be on the side of the door.
Whoa,
I'm sorry, the left side should be on that. You had it right. Right? You had it right. Turn around, turn around, turn around. The left is the closer side. That's right. Now put your left foot. No, you got to be facing the chair. And now put your left foot in the van. Now turn your right foot in so it's facing slightly in. Keep your toes touching. They should be touching. That's how close. Now take a step out to the right about 3 to 4 inches. Put your foot down. Shift your weight onto it and then go back. Good. That's it. Good. That's 2. Four. And make sure when you put the weight on there, it's full. Like you could take the left foot off the floor if you needed to. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Good. Rest. So did you feel that working on the right side of the pelvis?
yeah,
Okay. All right. So do you feel okay with that exercise?
yeah, I'm okay.
Okay. And again, we'll have the video, so you'll be good. Okay, let's try hip extension. Hang on a second. I got to get my extension, but I realized the battery's gone.
Okay,
Let me see the pen paperwork.
I don't know how to make notes on this. Did I just have 4 exercises? That was it?
Yeah.
Oh my God, they were killers. Man, I am so sore. I couldn't do anything with my life depended on it. Or tired, I should say. You're a long ways from that door.
No, you're not doing that exercise. That's not what you, that's the one you're not doing.
Okay.
You just get the computer.
He was looking at my things that I did.
No, that's the one you're not doing.
Okay.
You gotta strengthen your front thigh. Hang on, I just gotta try to get this in here. Why isn't this working? What is it on? You see. I don't want to lose the battery.
Oh,
Hang on a second. Why isn't this working?
should we plug that in while we're doing this?
Let me see if I do this, maybe. Is that it's not showing it is coming on. Why isn't it? I'm plugging it in. That's a little concerning. It's not showing like it. And I don't have. All right. Well, let's just try it. It looks like I have an hour, so I should be okay. All right, so this is the hip extension one. So. Okay, so this is the one where you put your foot in, behind the knee, you hang on to the chair, bend forward a little bit so you can support yourself on your hands. You're gonna have your knee facing the door, and you're just kicking behind you until the knee passes the other leg, keeping your lower leg parallel to the ground and your toes pointing forward. So the only thing that's moving is my knee back and forth on my hip. Okay?
Okay.
Wait, I'm supposed to help with that, so. Wait, I'm
Let
supposed,
her do that for you.
look, I'm supposed to be holding the
Let
chair.
her
so-
do that.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're supposed to put this around my foot.
Yeah, let her put that around your foot. You hold on to the chair. That's too dangerous.
Yeah.
You guys, you gotta be careful here.
Okay,
If someone's doing this exercise, the person holds on to the chair, the other person puts the band on their leg.
you have any idea how old we are?
No, how old?
What would you think?
I don't know nothing about that. What are you, 70 something?
I'm 78 and he's 80.
Wow. How old is he?
And I take 2 prescriptions and he only takes 1 plus a bunch of them for an eye problem.
How old is Jim?
80.
Oh, nice.
We
That's
both-
great, man.
We both just had our birthdays.
Oh, that's nice. All right,
Yeah.
man. Bring your heel up so it's right next, in line with your foot, in line with your knee. You got to get that heel up higher. Bend your knee. There, now. Start with your knee facing the chair, right next to the chair. And now just move your kick behind you. That's it. But you got to keep that heel up higher. There. There.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's nice when you're on the other end of it.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. All right, you got that thing down?
Yeah.
Feel like you got that? That looked good. Okay, so now I'm going to show, let's just do the ankle one. We'll do the ankle one now.
Oh, here, I'll get it. All right. Oh, boy. We're stuck. There we go. Okay. All right. Don't try to do any of this without me. Okay.
Yeah, neither of you do that without.
Well, I wouldn't, but he's the one who gets inclined to do things without.
Yeah, no, you want to be safe. You got-
Right.
Okay, now we're doing this one.
Was that one of the ones you had me do?
Yeah, you remember, this is the windshield wiper.
Oh, the windshield wiper. Okay. Then that was number 4. Okay.
This one.
Wait, I think you gave me 4 things to do.
I gave you 4. He's gonna have 4. There's just one that.
Okay.
So you gotta have your right leg closest to the chair. That's your left leg, so you got the
Yeah,
opposite.
but that's the one I had the problem in, is my left leg for the ankle.
Oh, it's your left ankle? Well, the left ankle might be that you're not weight bearing on the right leg properly. And that's why you're compensating. I would try focusing on the right leg right now.
Okay.
I would do everything on this right leg and see if that left foot, the left ankle thing goes away. So this is that little windshield wiper thing, and you want to take your left hand and put it on the inside of the right knee, and make sure that you don't let the knee move.
Okay, I think I need to move this so
Yeah,
you can.
try to
see
move down towards the front of it now.
Oh, can you see him or no?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay.
Go ahead. That looks pretty good. Good.
Is the knee supposed to move?
Nope.
Oh, and both knees
Looks
are
like he's
supposed,
stopping it pretty well. I think
Aren't
he's stopping it.
are both knees supposed to
That's
be
right.
together?
Yeah.
Are you supposed to have both knees together?
No, just the way he has it. The way he's doing it. Perfect.
All right, I thought we had both knees
So
together.
those are three that you're doing the same. Now I'm gonna show you the one you're gonna do. So she's pulling back, bending her knee. You're gonna bend your knee forward, straight out. So this is what this looks like. So you're gonna put the back of the chair against the door. We're gonna pull. We're gonna pull the band through under the chair. We're gonna put our foot through. Then now watch this. You gotta look at this carefully. I'm gonna take the band and I'm making a loop. And I'm putting it around my foot. So right now, can you see there's a cross right in front of my foot? That's it. So now I'm leaning back, and all I'm doing is straightening my knee. Straightening my knee. Straightening my knee. Get that cross so it's like right, it looks like you try to get that little back under your foot. Try to get that back under your foot, closer to your ankle. Right.
Is it supposed to be crossed?
That's fine. That's the way he's got it now. That should be fine. Okay, go ahead. That's it, yeah.
I don't know how to write that.
So can you feel your front thigh working there?
This one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's your quad. That's your front thigh. So you strained your quad. You strained your hand.
My foot's supposed to hit the ground or not?
No, never let it touch the ground. Through all the 10 reps, you have to keep it off the ground. Okay, stop. That's 10. Take a rest. We'll do 3 sets of this just so you can get used to it.
Is that supposed to be crossed over?
Yeah, that stops it from rising up his ankle.
Oh,
If I didn't do that, it would slide up his ankle as he straightens his knee. So I'll tell you, I would definitely focus on the right knee issues. And I'm just feeling like it could be that because that's problem, you're weight bearing excessively on the left leg, and that's why you're having the left ankle issue. So we'll see if it goes away once you get the right leg working. Okay, try another set. And rest. Take a break.
Pulls in here.
What's that?
I said it pulls in here.
Well, the quad attaches to the pelvis high up there. So also make sure that you're leaning back, right? You're leaning against that. You're not sitting upright. You want to kind of make sure that you're leaning back well.
I'm back against it.
Okay, well, you can bring your butt forward like an inch or two, and then that'll help you lean back. If you want to bring your butt a little forward in the chair. Just take a rest. Okay, try one more set. Nice, good. All right. So take your foot out, try walking around. Tell me how that leg feels. Should feel like it supports you a little better.
Not out. You want me to come get it out for you?
No.
Okay.
I'm just seeing if I can get my foot out
I know you were, but I.
without reaching down.
How's that leg feel? A little better?
Yeah.
Okay. So you'll go through that entire process. And I think it's the same thing as Paulette. I think within a couple of weeks, that leg should feel a lot better. Those are the 4 exercises you need to do for that. All right?
Okay.
All right. So now just tell me about the shoulder. Show me where your shoulder pain is, and we'll figure some stuff out.
Right in here.
You got to put the camera up somewhere. So
Here,
like, put it on the
Let me get
table.
it. Let me get it. Sorry.
That's right. Now we can keep it higher because he's going to do upper body stuff.
Right here. That's
I
good.
don't know what, I don't,
Okay.
Right in here.
The bicep tendon. Okay. How long has that been going on for?
When did I have my accident?
oh my goodness. He was in an automobile accident a number of years ago.
And this
Yeah.
was and they did physical therapy for it, but I've continually had problems come in here now and then with it.
Yeah.
Except if I lay on this side, then it really hurts, but
Yeah, if he lays on that,
That's called biceps tendonitis. And if you look at the way your shoulder looks, this is the inside of the shoulder, the top of the shoulder, here's the arm bone. And what's happening is that you're not having the head of the arm bone be kept down. So it keeps, as you raise your arm, it keeps rising and the bicep tendon runs through there. So you're pinching your bicep tendon. So let me see you raise your arm in front of you. Put the camera back so I can see him. I can't see him. You move all the way back. Now drop it lower. Like lower it down a little bit more. That's pretty good. All right, now raise both your arms in front, both of your arms. Raise them in front of you. Okay, you have pain when you do that or at the top or no?
no, I don't.
Okay, now bring your arms out to your spine. Put your thumbs up. Always with the thumbs up. Now raise your arms all the way up.
See, I do start to get pain right here.
Okay, you're limited in that. Okay. Oh, yeah, I could see that. Okay, good. All right, now stand up, face that door, put your hands with the back of your hands on your lower back. Now run your thumbs up your back as best you can. So the left side's limited. You see how that's tighter? Can you feel that? You can't go up this far on the left side, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So that shows you your rotator cuff is strained and shortened. All right? So I'm going to give you a bunch of exercises to do. And I'm going to show you right now, just after this first exercise, you're going to move your shoulder around. It's going to feel much better. So your shoulder rotator cuff is strained, but it's strained and shortened. So if you try to strengthen the shortened muscle, it only shortens further. So they probably gave you internal and external rotation. That's dumb. It's worthless. I'm going to stretch out, lengthen your rotator cuff, which is going to free it up, and you're going to see you're going to have better range of motion, right? So here comes your first exercise.
oh golly, I can't write and hold this too, so I don't know what we're gonna
Yeah,
do.
can you put that on a table so you don't have to hold it?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
See if you can find a table.
That's not gonna be high enough. Maybe. I think it needs to be up there.
Well, put it up there.
All right. We should go in the dining room. Okay, now let's get that up there so it doesn't fall out and drop. There we go.
Okay, so I'm going to take, and this time I'm just going to make the knot in the band on one side of the band. Okay? And what I'm doing is I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna put the knot over the door so that when I close the door, the fan is hanging right in line with the doorknob. Okay? And then I'm gonna be sitting next to the door. And I'm gonna grab the band. And I'm gonna have my elbow on the doorknob. And I'm wrapping this around. So I'm starting with my hand at about a 45-degree angle from parallel. And all I'm doing is like a hammering. You see how I'm kind of going down? And I'm just coming to parallel.
Can you see him at all or no?
I can drop the camera down a little bit. Then I'll be able to see him fully. There you go. That's perfect. All right.
Are you seeing him in a big picture or just a little picture?
Well, for me, I always, it's called gallery view. So me and you guys are equal size.
Oh,
The view called gallery view, and that lets us be the exact same size. We have half the picture.
Is this the right position?
Yeah, that's good, but you'll have to start with your hand right now your hand's pointing up. I need it at a 45-degree angle from parallel. So halfway down now. Keep your elbow on the doorknob, and now you're just going down like this, like a hammer. Hammer down. That's it. That's it. And you got to lead with your pinky. Don't turn your hand this way. You're leading with the pinky. That's how you hammer. That's it. There you go. Don't let that elbow come off that doorknob. Use that as your fulcrum. You're coming off the doorknob. I see the doorknob clearly. Whoop. The door just opened, that's all.
Yeah. No, the whole thing came apart, Jim.
The door open.
Oh, the door opened, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
So the one problem with this one is that door looks like it's inside the frame.
yeah,
We're struggling with that, but the door to the right here, it looks like the door is dead in line with the frame. I don't know if you could use that one. The one that's in the picture.
let me see which one's in the
Oh,
picture.
this one over here.
Yeah, that one.
All right. We have a lot of doors.
Yeah, that's okay. That's cool. See, now you don't have a problem. I don't know how you feel about moving that little
This,
container thing.
that.
Oh. that
No,
one
the
worked.
white thing
Okay,
is gonna be this
we'll
way.
find a different door. We have a lot of doors.
All right, yeah, just find one where the
All
door
right.
flush to the frame.
all right.
Or if the door handle is on the left, and that's also good, then you won't have to worry.
Will this one work?
I don't know if this will work or not. Okay. Then I get my chair.
All right, he's getting his chair. Do you know, it was so hot in our house today. I said, I'm burning up. I've got a window open.
Where are you guys located?
Virginia Beach, Virginia.
Oh,
We've
that's
had-
right. I think you told me, Virginia Beach.
Yeah. All right, now. I don't know what you're seeing. So,
There you go, right there. There you go. That looks perfect. Okay, try it now. That's it. That's perfect.
that's the linen closet.
Your elbow's on the doorknob, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Two more. One more. Stop. Rest. Take your leg arm out. Relax. That's perfect. That was great. Rest. Take a break.
All right, you hold this so I can go make some notes. Oh, well, maybe I,
Set
maybe,
it right there.
all right. I don't see how he's gonna see
Turn
you.
around.
Right.
There you go. That's perfect.
Oh, good, then I don't have to. hold
Yeah,
it.
then we can stay right here. Just leave that,
Okay.
and we'll be able to use this door for everything.
Okay.
Just take a rest a sec. No pain while you're doing it, right? You just feel the arm bone rotating, right?
Yeah, I didn't feel any pain.
Right, you never have pain with any exercise.
Tightness, but not pain. Some tightness in the neck.
What's that?
Little tightness in here. But
Yeah.
not pain.
Yeah, not what you mean while you're doing the exercise, or that's just where you have tightness?
I think it's just got a little tight.
So, do you want to sit on a pillow and maybe just raise yourself up a little bit? Because we want to have your elbow like 2 inches lower than your shoulder. And that chair might be just a little low. You could try sitting and see if that makes that feel a little bit better for you on this next set. The technique was perfect. Yeah, that might be a little bit. Try it now. Let's try a set. There you go. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. All right, relax now and just try to move your arm around the way it was when it was causing pain and see if you have more freedom of motion.
What did you say was wrong with his shoulder?
So I can assure you the muscles that support his shoulder blade are weak. But along with that, one of the big problems he has is that his rotator cuff is strained. And
Okay.
the rotator cuff is supposed to pull the head of the arm bone down when he raises his arm. And since it's strained, it's not doing its job. So his arm keeps coming up and it's impinging on this space where the bicep tendon is. So he's pinching his bicep. It's called impingement syndrome.
Is that
He's on
the
his bicep because his rotator cuff.
Is that the reason why usually if I'm walking behind him, his shoulders are like this?
That is because the lower trap on the left side is weaker. We're going to correct that.
Whoa, that'll be wonderful.
So you're right. Like the way he's sitting right now, you can see his left shoulder is weaker, is higher, right? You did 3 sets with that. We're going to do another exercise now. Okay, let me just move this over here. I'll be right back.
Boy, you are going to have one heck of a lot of exercises.
All right. So the next exercise, we're going to get that shoulder lowered. So now, I'm going to be sitting in this chair, and I'm going to take the band and I'm going to tie it to the front leg. Okay, so it's attached to the front leg here. Now, I'm going to be like, when I sit in the chair, usually I sit up. I'm going to move my butt all the way to the front of the chair. And I'm going to be leaning back on a very severe angle, right? Then I'm going to grab this band, and this is in front of me, this is inside of me, halfway. 45-degree angle out on the side. I got my elbow is straight, my hand is pointed in, and my hand is at eye level. I'm going to move my arm towards the back of my ear until the upper arm is in line with the cheek. So it's this, no, you're moving it, it's that way. Yeah. So look at it from straight on. Watch me. Here. I'm taking my arm and I'm bringing it towards the back of my ear on a 45-degree angle. Okay? Just like that. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
All right, you try that now. Let me see what you're going to try and do here. So the first thing you do is once you grab that band, you want to lean all the way forward. Bring that butt all the way forward and lean all the way back in that chair. Okay, now put your hand out to the side at a 45-degree angle. You can't have your wrist like that. Your wrist is bent all the way back. That's very dangerous. So you want to have your wrist like this. Right. Now straighten your elbow. Straighten your elbow. And you're like all the way to your side. It's 45-degree angle, more towards the front of you. That's a better line. Now, do you think your butt's all the way in the front of that chair, or can you bring it forward more? Okay, good. So now bring your arm towards you, more towards this way. Right there. Now start to bring your arm towards the back of your ear, not across your head, towards the back. Good. Now that angle. Yeah. Keep your elbow straight. Got to keep the elbow straight. Come down. Good. Right there. Now come back up. Just like that. Good. Towards the back of the ear. Don't come across your head. Good. And don't let your hand come below eye level. Good. Good. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rest. Stop. Excellent. How was that? Pretty hard?
Pretty strenuous.
Yeah. So that's because the lower trap is one of the weakest muscles in the upper section, and yours is weak because you can see that it does what is known as shoulder blade depression. It pulls the shoulder blade down the back, and in doing so, locks the shoulder blade against the rib cage better, and that allows shoulder function to be improved. Yours is weak, and that's why your left shoulder is higher than your right shoulder. So if you hit this right on and you do this exercise correctly, when we're done with this, you should be able to look at yourself, and that shoulder, left shoulder, should at least be at the level as the right shoulder, if not lower. So you will have achieved shoulder blade depression. That's what we want. All right, take a rest. This is a very hard exercise. Take some time here. And in between the sets, you can sit back up. You don't have to sit leaning forward.
And you might want to get some water.
We're gonna have to go get some more bands.
Well, we're gonna have to buy some bands.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're breaking them like crazy. I can't remember where we buy bands. Dick's Sporting Goods?
You can do that. If you have Walmart available, that's probably the cheapest place. Go to Walmart, the sporting goods section, and you'll make sure you get bands. There's loops and tubes. You want bands. Bands
Right.
are 5 or 6 foot long, flat pieces of rubber. Okay?
Okay.
All right, you ready? Let's try another set. Bring your butt all the way forward, lean all the way back. 45-degree, keep, watch that wrist. There you go. Okay, go. 1. There you go. And that was a much better set. Excellent. Wow. Perfect set. Take a rest.
That wasn't as hard as the first one.
Yeah, I think you started to understand what you were trying to do. So it was a little easier. You kind of understood it better. You weren't fighting with it as much. And take a rest a second. We'll do one more set. And we'll see. And I think it looks like that shoulder's starting to drop a little bit. So that's good. We'll have Paulette take a look and see, does it look like it's lower now?
Yeah. It looks like it to me already.
Already, right? Yep. That's
Yeah,
what I think.
It does. Yeah, that's what I think too.
Oh, it's definitely lower. Yeah. Oh my God, it's definitely lower. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that tells you he isolated that lower track perfectly. That's what we want. Take a
All
rest.
right. You ready? Okay.
Yep, here we go. Last set. Watch that wrist. There you go. Make sure you lean your butt's all the way forward and you're leaning back as far as you can. 2, 3, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So stand up, Jim, and let Paulette look and see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's at least parallel, if not maybe a little bit lower now.
It's a little bit, turn around, let me see, because I always see you from the
I
back.
like that. See
It's
that?
it's a lot better.
It's a lot better.
A lot better.
Big
Like,
difference. So he
huge.
definitely hit that muscle perfectly. That was excellent. All right,
Yeah,
exercise.
that was amazing.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's
Yeah.
one of the most dramatic things. People think it's mad.
And
Yeah.
is that why they get that rotator cuff surgery?
What's
Or
that?
no? Is that why they get that rotator cuff surgery?
Well, they get the rotator cuff surgery because they're falsely told that they have a tear of the supraspinatus tendon, and that means that's what's causing the pain. The supraspinatus tendon tear is the resultant of the straining of a couple of other muscles. So getting that surgery never fixes the weakness, and that's why nobody ever benefits from the surgery. There's so much evil out there. There's so much false information. It's really gross. It's really disgusting.
I think what, 2 years ago, 3 years ago now, that was the unbelievable.
Oh yeah,
Most.
it was hot, but
Yeah, it was hot.
the
Yeah,
whole thing is, I'm all for surgery when it's needed, and I'm never for it when it's never needed.
right.
And in 95% of cases, it was never needed, even though.
Right.
All right, so I put it back over the door. So now I'm going to be sitting here. I'm going to do this. You'll be able to see it from the side. Okay, so watch me. So I'm sitting here. I'm going to grab the band. Going to wrap it around my hand a couple of times. I'm grabbing it pretty high. Now I'm doing that leaning back thing again, just like that lower trap exercise. Now my hand's facing in. Now watch my elbow. I'm not, although my hand's attached, I'm not pulling with my hand. I'm taking my elbow and I'm moving it behind me at shoulder height until it's in line with my shoulder. So it's my elbow that I'm moving, not my hand. I'm not pulling this. I'm driving my elbow back. My hand's just going for the ride. And you're going to feel your shoulder blade get squeezed into your spine. Okay? Just like that. Okay? Try that. Wrap it around. Oh, you can't wrap it around. You don't have a lot of resistance band. That's all right. Use that for now. That's fine. Have your hand facing towards the middle. Face it in. That's it. Now drive your elbow back. Don't pull. Just drive your elbow back at shoulder height. Yes. Yes. That's it. Perfect. Yes. Now you're starting to drop your elbow. It's got to stay at shoulder height. Don't let that shoulder drop. That elbow, I mean. That's it. That's much better. Good. One more. 10. Rest. Good. Excellent. So you'll feel your shoulder blade come together towards your spine. That's working the mid-trap rhomboids, which is another shoulder blade stabilizer. Take a rest.
You got all that written down?
Good thing we're getting a video of all this. When you send them, divide them up into two different ones.
It's actually continuous. I haven't shut it
Oh,
off.
it is?
Yeah, it's
Oh.
been recording since the beginning.
Oh, okay.
But you could split them and it wouldn't even matter. I mean, all you're gonna do is when you're gonna do your exercise, you just come to the video for your exercise. and do them
Actually,
all.
it doesn't matter because we can't do them unless we're together because we have to
Well,
hold the
that's true
chair.
too, yeah,
So it doesn't matter. So,
yeah, yeah.
okay. But it looks like
Okay.
this is gonna be an all-day affair. That's what it looks like.
Well, see, in his case, it's harder because he has upper and lower. So we
Yeah.
have 2 sets of exercises. That's why it takes
Right.
so long. Okay, go ahead. Start with your elbow straight. You want to grab it hard. That's it. Now pull back, pull the elbow back at shoulder height. 1. Yep. There you go. Yep. No, but you got to extend your hand all the way out. There. Now back. Now all the way up. Now back. That's it. That's 10. Rest. Good. Relax. While you're resting, let me get some water.
Post office. I've got too many trees to be able to see.
I saw you through the dining room window.
Oh.
No, I'm coming. All right, left it. Good.
Tell me again, what was the name of that private school or that area that has the best school
Where?
in Jacksonville? Remember?
Oh, the area is called Nocatee. Nocatee. Nocatee.
Okay.
It's only been around maybe 10, 12 years. It's just exploded. It's brand new. Yeah.
Is that a private school or is it a
No, no,
public?
no. That's the community that's within. There's a rich area outside of Jacksonville called Ponte Vedra. So this is within the town of Ponte Vedra is this community called Nocatee.
Oh.
So Nocatee it's a developed community. And there's like 20 different developments. No, not 20, maybe 10 developments. But the school system that they built into it is top of the line, rated A.
Do you live there too? No.
Well,
Yes.
I got divorced, so I live just outside of it now. But they still live in the house, yeah. Good, excellent. Take a rest. All right,
Okay.
done. Try moving your arm around. I bet it feels a lot better. I bet that shoulder feels a lot better now.
Does it?
It does.
Look at it. Look at the motion he has now.
I know.
See how much freer that is? Not bad, man. Now it's now it's higher than the right.
Yeah, right.
Doesn't that feel incredible?
Good.
So just remember what we're talking about is your rotator cuff strain. Your rotator cuff attaches from the shoulder blade to the arm bone. And I told you it's responsible for pulling it down to allow you to raise your arm without pinching. But then remember that because that attachment on the shoulder blade has to be stabilized for that muscle to have something to pull off of. That's what all the other exercises are related to. I'm working to get your shoulder blade stabilized against the rib cage, so then the rotator cuff has something stronger to pull off of. That's why your shoulder function is so much better, so quick. All right, next. So this, everything I'm teaching you, I taught myself this. There's no curriculum. This is none of any curriculum. The level of knowledge I've developed is great. Okay, now we're gonna do a standing one. So I'm gonna put this under my feet. I'm gonna cross them. So the one that's in my left foot is next to my right foot, my right hand. One that's under my right hand is under my left foot, okay? So now I'm gonna put my right hand on my knee just to stabilize myself. My hands pointing in, and I'm just doing the pendulum motion. And if you notice, I'm bent forward about 30 degrees and I'm just coming out to the side. Okay, that's what it should look like. No bend of the knee, no bend of the knee. I mean of the elbow.
Can you see him? Maybe
No,
you can't.
I need it a little lower. Okay, so you have to have two ends. I don't know what you did there. You should have two ends, not. So
He tied it. He tied it.
Oh, you tried it. No. They have to be in your hand separately.
Right. This is just one that was tied before.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Should we do this here or do it on a carpet? What do you think?
That doesn't matter. It can be done.
Doesn't matter. Okay.
That should too.
Just let me know if you can see or you can't see, and I'll adjust this. You could get another one.
Good, except we don't have another one.
Okay.
Okay. So now put it under your feet. Now cross them. So the one that's under the left foot's in the right hand. The one's okay. Now put your right hand on your thigh. And now bend forward. And now grip. Okay. Now turn your left hand's facing your right side. Right. So it's facing in. Make your hand face into your side. Right now it's facing your back. That's it. But it has to be in front of your leg. Right. There. Now, just like a pendulum, bring your arm out to your side. About 30, that's far enough. Not any further than that. That's it. That's as far as you go. That's it. Keep that elbow as straight as you can. That's it. You feel this working in the back of your shoulder. Right on the back of the shoulder. One more. That's 10 and rest. Perfect. Relax. Okay. Take a rest. Can you feel that working on the back of the shoulder? This is called the posterior deltoid. It's the back of the shoulder.
A posterior who?
Posterior deltoid.
Deltoid.
Deltoid is the shoulder muscle.
Okay.
So the posterior, the back of the shoulder, that's what we're working. Okay, you ready? We'll try that again. Go ahead. Good. No wider than that. Don't go any wider. As far as you have to go. That's 10. Good. Excellent. Rest. You could stand up and relax. Just rest. Okay, go ahead, ready, last set of this. There you go.
Can he be looking down? Is that all right? Doesn't
Well, you
matter.
really kind of look forward. You don't really want to look down because that could hurt you, man. One. That's 10. Good. Excellent. So that was the back of the shoulder. Now we're going to work the underarm, the tricep. Okay, so now we're going to make a knot at one end of the band. This is the last exercise. I'm giving you 5 exercises for the shoulder. So he has a lot of work to do. So what you might want to do, Jim, is maybe, I don't know if you feel like you're up to it, you do it all on the same day. But if not, you could do the upper and lower body on alternates if you feel like you need to. If you feel like it's too much. Okay, so I'm going to put this in the door, just about top of my head, like sitting. Then I'm going to sit. So that the band is directly over my shoulder, my left shoulder. Then I'm going to grab it so that I have at least a 90-degree bend in my elbow. I'm going to keep my elbow a little higher, 2 inches higher than my shoulder. I'm going to take my hand, put it under here, and I'm just going to straighten my elbow, but not lock it. Stop before that. Stop about 10 degrees short. And that's what I'm doing, just like this. Okay? You got to just raise the camera up a little bit.
What is
There you go. That's perfect. Okay. So get that elbow up a little bit higher. Good. Now try to straighten your elbow. Don't let that elbow drop. Keep that up a little higher. There you go. Right there. Don't let that go now. There you go. Good. 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 Rest. You feel that working under here?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, okay, try another set. Keep that elbow up a little higher if you can. That's it. Good. Rest. That's 10. All right, that's it.
Is he gonna do some more? Okay, there he goes.
Get that elbow higher. You got your elbow at shoulder height. I want it like 2 inches higher. It just really gets you to accentuate that long head of the tricep. That's 10. Good. Excellent. All right. Stand up and try to move that shoulder around. It should feel really, really good now. By the way, Paulette, look how low his left shoulder is now. It's lower than that right shoulder.
It is, yes, it is.
Looks great. How does
Turn
that
around.
arm feel? It should feel real good. And you should have less tightness in that upper trap region you were complaining of. That's nice. That's good.
Is there less tightness?
Jim, you were feeling it on the side of your neck there. Now that shouldn't be happening at all. That should feel good.
Yeah,
How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Big difference, right? And how you feeling that? That freedom of that motion?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll tell you what's gonna be amazing to me is after he does this for a few months, if he's ever able to cross his legs, that he's never done all his
So
life.
right now, he's just doing the right leg. So once he
Right.
gets symptomatic, then he'll do it on both legs.
Yeah,
And yes, I think there should be a time at which he should be able to cross his leg. He should be able to sit Indian style.
that would be a miracle because he's never done it his whole life. His
I've
whole
had
life.
people who said they've never been able to touch the floor, and in a couple of weeks I've done that. That wasn't that. So this might be harder because he's a little more tight, but we should be able to correct it.
He can touch the floor. That's not the problem.
Oh yeah, other people they're not even. I mean, they could barely touch their knees, so
Oh,
been able to get them to palm the floor. I mean, all of it is just understanding muscle.
those are the people that weigh 300 pounds.
What's that?
Those are the folks who weigh 300 pounds. and
Yeah,
can't touch
well.
their knees.
All right, how do you guys feel?
Tired.
Yeah, but you feel. So
How do you
Paulette, you were concerned. You didn't think I'd be able to get this on video. Do you feel like we understand what the issue is now?
Yeah,
Right? And I think you've got to understand how to do the exercises, and you're going to have the video to help assist you. And what we'll do is we'll make another appointment for like 2 weeks from now, and that will
okay,
be 6 times to do so. I think I told you, but maybe I didn't. You're doing this 3 times a week: Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. No more than 3 times a week.
okay,
Right? Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Whichever you want to do, that's what you do.
okay,
So you're doing it 3 times a week. So if we make an appointment in 6 weeks, you guys will have 6 times to do this. That should give you plenty of chance to experience this. Hopefully you're benefiting from it. But if there's any issues, at that point, we can just correct that and try to stop you from going off, not on the line that we want you to.
no, we'll be good.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Today's Monday. So
Yeah.
so we have tomorrow off.
Yeah.
Yay!
Oh, yeah. Well, that's another thing is that there's no question this is strenuous stuff. And you have to understand that when you're doing this, you're actually not making muscle, you're creating micro tears in the muscle. Those micro tears in the next 24 hours is where the healing and making of muscle occurs. So you don't want to jeopardize, you never want to work a muscle 2 days in a row. You want to heal. So that's why you wait. That's why you wait 48 hours.
Okay,
All right?
we'll do it.
All right, hang on a second. Let me get
All
my
right.
Okay.
Okay. Ugh. All right, I'm going to stop the recording now.